This is my December favorites and then some products that I finished up / maybe a regret buying or whatever the case. In my last video that I did this way, I got a lot of positive feedback that you guys were interested in having it just all combined, so I'm going to keep doing that. So one of my first favorites is a MAC product that I used to just kind of like roll my eyes at, to be honest. I freelance at MAC and I always saw the artists use this and I was like, it's just chapstick, it's just chapstick. But it's really not. It feels like Vaseline, but it stays on a little bit smoother and it really does feel amazing and it lasts really well too. So I like this for like every day when I'm prepping my skin. I do my moisturizer and then I put this on and then I do the rest of my makeup. It just feels better. My favorite is Face and Body by MAC foundation, and this is in C4, and I've just been loving this foundation for every single day. I used to, you guys know, if you watch my videos for a while now, you know that I love full coverage, you know that I love long lasting, you know that I love it to be matte. This is like everything opposite kind of, but I love it for every single day, and I've been using another product with it, which I'll talk about a little bit, that makes it last so much longer. So I really enjoy Face and Body. It's one of those products that's really good to mix with other ones. I talked about the Face and Body Mixing Medium last month, and I was just so happy to have the actual foundation that has my pigment and my skin tone. I've been liking mixing this, which is my next favorite, with the Fit Me in 310. This is the MAC pump, by the way, from Studio Fix Fluidline. So I mix these two together and it's like perfect. So that gives me like that nice dewiness and the color that this is perfect on, and then this gives me that longevity, that coverage, and a little bit of that mattifying that this one does well. So both of these together is amazing. If I'm like kind of just like I'll wear this one. If I'm kind of like I'll try a little bit harder, I'll wear both. Concealer I've been really happy with. If you have my kind of complexion or you're warmer, definitely get that W4-5. But this is the 4-5 and it's called Light Medium. I really like it. It lasts really well on my skin. Again, I don't need it to be like full coverage, long lasting for every day for work, but I do like it to be just a little bit of coverage for my, because I do have like a purplish pinky underneath my eyes. So this just like is so easy and it's cheap and it's really reliable and I love it. And for all of that, using the Real Technique sponge. So this is a tip with the Face and Body. So Face and Body I used to hate with a brush. Like I felt like it was so streaky. It just did not like lay well on my skin. It took forever for it to kind of like set. And I hated the way it looked, and I was like, this is annoying. I don't get why people like it. So first of all, I wasn't using the right primer. Secondly, I wasn't setting my face. And then third, I also wasn't using the right applicator. So anyways, I started to use it with a beauty blender and then the Real Technique sponge, and it's so much better. So if you are having like an issue with a Face and Body, try using the sponges. But sponges with that product is awesome, and it doesn't leave you streaky and like brush strokes everywhere. The next product is a brush. This is very dirty, used, well-loved brush. It's the Multitask Brush by Real Techniques. So this brush is really good for setting the entire face. So because Face and Body doesn't really set on my skin, I use a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, very, very lightly. I tap it off, I kind of brush it against my hand because I don't want it to look like dusty and dry, and then I just like tap it all over the areas that look oily. This brush really, I like the way it's fanned out and it's big and it covers a lot of surface, but it also doesn't keep a lot of the product in there, so you're like just distributing it the best. I've been really liking this one specifically for that reason, so I need to wash it and reuse it all over again. This is my favorite brush. For the brows, you guys know I've been really happy. So I definitely have to thank my sister Sandy for like putting me on this. She found the right color and she's like, trust me, you gotta get this color. It's ash brown. I just love it. So I actually just had a conversation with my other sister, and she has the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and she's like really into brows. So she's like, oh, I don't like the next one. I was like, what do you mean? Like, why don't you like it? She's like, I like the Anastasia one better. I was like, why? And so she was saying, she's like, this one's so stiff. And I was like, oh, that's actually why I like it. So the Anastasia one is a little bit creamier, which is the reason that she likes it better, because you're able to distribute the product a little bit easier on your brows. This one's a little bit stiffer, so if you're not really trying to completely transform your eyebrows, or you're just trying to fill it in because you already have brows there anyways, this is a good one because it doesn't do too much. So that was like the difference that we both kind of like were going back and forth. Oh, and I had a conversation with somebody at MAC. They're like, oh, she was using a brow, one of those like brow pencils, and she was like, I just never know when it ends. And what I told her, I was like, she's like, oh, what is it? And I was like, get 2. I always get 2 brow pencils because I do not want to finish one brow and then not have a backup ever. And she's like, oh, that's a good idea. So if you're getting a brow product and you do like the color, get 2 or get a backup so that you don't end up with like one beat ass eyebrow and then you run out and you have to figure out what the hell you're gonna do with the next one. So that's my recommendation. And then for the eyes, the favorite this month has been the MAC Fluidline in Blacktrack, but this one's still going strong. There's plenty in there, but there's also like more than half gone. I need to be better about cleaning my eyeliner brushes so that I can use this more often, because I really do like the way this is so creamy and it doesn't really transfer or smudge on me. These are the liquid suede, NYX liquid, what are they called? NYX liquid suede cream lipsticks. So they're kind of like the liquid lipsticks, except they're a little bit creamier. They do definitely have like a nice texture to them. So this is the color in Soft Spoken. Soft Spoken I love. It's almost like a cooler, it's like a cool, neutral, pinkish nude color that looks good on my complexion. It actually shows up, but it definitely has a cool tone to it. I love this for every single day. It feels really good. I like to touch it up, and it's okay to layer too. It just wears really nicely, and it wears off nicely too. So this is my favorite one. This is, actually, let me try to do a little swatcheroo. Whoops. So that's the color. Can you see that? Yeah, it's just like a really good, like, neutral, nude-ish, taupey top color. Rose. I don't even know what the color is, but yeah, that color. So this is a makeup eraser. I'm going to be definitely throwing it in the wash right now. I've used both sides. So I've gotten like 4 wears out of this. I'm sure you've seen these all over Instagram. You saw demos. You're like, I'm still skeptical. I think she's lying. I think she's using too much pressure. I don't believe that she really did get all that makeup off in one try. Like, that's what I always thought. I saw that they was sold at Sephora, and I think that's when I was like, let me just buy it, because I could return it and it's no big deal. What's funny is that I bought this for my twin sister for her birthday. Our birthday's in January. And I did a little demo on Snapchat from using this, and she sends me a message right away going, damn it, Susie, that's what I bought for you. And I was like, oh wait, that's what I bought for you for your birthday. And she said, okay, we'll both return them. No big deal. We think so much of it, but it's awesome. I really love it. It's really gentle on my face. It just feels like it doesn't leave anything dry necessarily like a face wipe will. It's not wasteful, and it just feels really good on the face. I don't know. I just really like it. I love the idea of this, and I love the way it feels, and I really do feel like, and I really do clean my face more with this than I would with a face wipe at night. I suck at washing my face at night, you guys. I'm really bad at it. I just don't like it. I don't want to be bothered. Like, I will sleep with my eyeliner on. I don't care. It's bad. So this has made it so much easier. You can see, like, last night was New Year's Eve. I totally used this on my face. The only thing it did not get out was the glitter that I had on my inner corners, which was held down by the NYX glitter glue that they just came out with. That glitter glue is no joke. It's awesome. I love it. So anyways, this is a good purchase. It was $20, but I was thinking, you know what, like, I get like all these Kirkland wipes, and I get them like over and over and over again. I throw them out all the time, so let me just buy this and see if it's worth it, and it is. So I'm gonna wash it today, see how I like it, and I'll keep showing you demos about how it works on Snapchat, because Snapchat is like, you can't mess around with the filters. You can't mess around really with the time. It's like, you know, whatever you film, that's what it is. But I like this too because it does dry really well. If you kind of hang it like on something, it dries the next day so that it's nice and perfect for the next day. And it doesn't smell. It doesn't smell like wet rag, which is good. Alright, those are all my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed those. Now I'm going to show you guys some products that I am throwing out. So this is a Bioderma liquid thing. I told you guys forever ago. I got like 8 of them, something crazy, from Paris, because they had all the little pharmacies. This is the only thing that they sold that I was excited about. I couldn't find any cool makeup, which was annoying, but so this is the only thing that I bought, and I bought like a ton of travel sizes. I've been really liking this. It's very similar to the reason why I like that makeup wipe, is because it's very gentle on my face. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't make it too dry or anything or oily. It's just like feels like water, so I do enjoy that actually. I used to hate them. It was one of the products I actually regret buying, but I don't think I'm going to buy this particular version again. There is the simple version of it that I just bought from Bed Bath & Beyond. If you guys saw my Snapchat, you would have seen that I got that. And it's very comparable, so I do like that kind of like water product. But there's probably one use left in there, but that was fun. I'm glad that I did use it and give it a try. That took a while for me to go through. Then I have another one of these towelettes. I'll probably have less of these because I've been using that makeup eraser. So now I have a ton of just like stuff that I'm getting rid of that I just like I'm kind of like done with. Did I already show this? Maybe not. This is the Inglot. Did I show this last month? Am I crazy? Okay, this is the Inglot liner, number 77. This liner, I used the whole Duraline thing and it just did not do anything. Like it made it glumpy. If you know what it feels like if you've ever done like oil painting. I used to do oil painting back in the day. If you ever have like oil paints and you know when it gets dry and it starts getting tacky but there's still a little bit of transfer, that's what that turned this into. So that's garbage and I'm not going to buy this ever again. I have it in my kit and it works awesome in my kit for some reason, but my personal use was awful, so I'm not going to buy that again too, because it does dry really well. If you kind of hang it like on something, it dries the next day so that it's nice and perfect for the next day. And it doesn't smell. It doesn't smell like wet rag, which is good too. So I love that one, and I would recommend people get that because I think it's a cool product, especially if you wear makeup every night or if you hate taking your makeup off at night. All right, those are all my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed those. Now I'm going to show you guys some products that I am throwing out. Yay! So this is a Bioderma water, so I do enjoy that actually. I used to hate them. It was one of the products I actually regret buying, but I don't think I'm going to buy this particular version again. There is the simple version of it that I just bought from Bed Bath & Beyond. If you guys saw my Snapchat, you would have seen it. And it's very comparable, so I do like that kind of like water product. Then I have another one of these towelettes. I'll probably have less of these because I've been using that makeup eraser. This is the Inglot liner, number 77. This liner, I used the whole Duraline thing and it just did not do anything like turn this into. So that's garbage and I'm not going to buy this ever again. I have it in my kit and it works awesome in my kit for some reason, but my personal use was awful, so I'm not going to buy that again. These are the Avon Glimmersticks. They're just pretty much eyeliners. This is in black and brown. I never really used these that much. They just didn't transfer that well on my eyeliner. Oh, and I have two more of those. This is in green and blue. Everything. The next thing that I'm getting rid of is the Motives eyeliner. This is a liquid liner. I used to love this one, but it got very tacky and then I'm getting rid of this Smashbox Photofinish primer water. There's still a little bit left in there. My sister gave this to me. I think it was a sample of hers. It's just like whatever. I don't think it did anything, to be honest. I'm getting rid of these glosses. They're due. I've had these for years. So this is the color Russion, White Russion, Dolly, and Sugar. So they're the Buxom ones. They have that minty feel to them, very shiny. I really have a NYX pencil. I'm telling you, I got rid of one and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Oh wait, I had a backup. So then I went to my drawer and I had a backup. So if you see the NYX has a sale, get two. Just do yourself that favor. So this is the ash brown one again. I love it. The last thing is, I think this is just broken. So this is that little like, it was from fragrance.net. So anyways, it came with a free purchase, or maybe I bought this, I can't remember. But you know, you do this little thingamajigger with your perfume and then it comes in here. The little tube thing, I could just tell, well, I can see it. It stopped aligning, like it broke away. I don't know how it did that. So the perfume was leaking through the bottom, so I just have to throw this away, which kind of sucks because I really did enjoy having something to go. But I'll probably get another one of these. I'll just probably go to Marshall's and find one. So those are all of my empties and my favorites, and I hope you like this. Bye guys.